Now I want to bring in our senior White House correspondent, Jim Acosta. Jim, lay out the evidence that the White House now says it has on Syria. Also lay out what the White House says it is willing to do and, I suppose, not to do about it.
Well, John, even though the president said he has not yet made a decision on whether to strike Syria, I think what you've seen all day long is an administration that is building up to military action. You saw the president holding a National Security Council meeting earlier this morning with Secretary of State John Kerry. Then Secretary Kerry's comments saying he has a high confidence, that U.S. officials have high confidence in the intelligence material about last week's chemical weapons attack. And then, John, you referenced the intelligence coming from the administration. I was on a conference call with administration officials earlier this afternoon where they were laying out their evidence. They talked about videos. One word that came up a lot in this intelligence report, videos that are publicly available, video that they've obtained showing the victims, showing signs of chemical exposure. And then they also talked about communications intercepts involving a senior official intimately familiar with the offensive who confirmed that chemical weapons were used by the regime. And then, John, you mentioned that map. Let's put that map up on screen. I asked a senior administration official about that map, and what's key about that map is that all of those targets around Damascus that are highlighted in yellow, those areas are areas that the administration says were hit with chemical weapons on August 21st. And what they want to say about that is that this indicates how widespread, indiscriminate the use of chemical weapons were on August 21st. John?
All right, Jim Acosta at the White House. The key here to remind everyone, the White House has said no boots on the ground, a limited action, and the goal here, they say, is not regime change, but just to punish Syria if they go ahead with the strike for the use of chemical weapons.